So we are starting. It's 1 minute into our session, so I'm going to mute everyone. People are still coming, but we will quickly warm up. Quickly warm up because we have 2 songs today, as you may have seen already. So just make sure that we're sitting upright. We don't have a big range for the songs today, so it'll be easy singing, but lots of movement here in the lips for the Russian language. So the first thing we'll do, being really upright and really kind of open here in the chest, we start moving our lips like this, as if you're chewing a gum. Yeah, we'll need lots of this today, lots of lip movement, we'll have lots of text. Okay, now. For some people, it helps to go like this. If you can't do r, if you can't roll your r, you can do this. Yeah. Now, I'm watching you. See if we can do. So the difference between a hard consonant s and a soft consonant is s. Yeah, so your jaw is lifted like this. One time, hard consonant, big opening here. One more time, let's go. So you're breathing from your belly, and now take a breath into your belly. Now, okay? How is that? Right? That's a good thing. We won't get into the Russian language here today, but we will do one thing before we sing our first melody. We will sing that D, which is should be good note for all the ranges. You can sing it high, you can sing it here, you can sing it there if you want. Okay? Take a breath, and we're going to go ah. We will start with a small mouth opening, and then as we sing it, we just go like this. Really open your mouth, okay? Let's go. Hold and hold and hold. One more time. Start with your mouth completely closed, just making your teeth buzz, the front of your front of your mouth work, like this. Okay, let's go. Opening. Okay, that will do for now. I hope you're warmed up, at least for this song. So today we're going to sing 2 very simple and very fun songs. And we will just, I won't introduce them anymore. I'll introduce them as we go along. Watching Samantha's link, yeah. Shoot Festival is a great festival, seriously. Let's save a second for Sam for later to do an announcement. Now, this song has a very simple tune. I learned it this morning. Let me see if I remember it. Da 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 Let's see if that's the tune I remembered, if that's the right tune. Let's go together. Yeah, let's do it one more time. I think it was more or less correct. 1, 2, 3, and da 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 da. I didn't remember it exactly, but there are a few versions, as you know already, of this song. We're going to look at our first verse straight away. It's about an old man who decided to get married again. This is an old song, so as I mentioned in my description, it may be slightly ageist, but I hope you don't mind. It talks about an old man possibly marrying a young woman and not really wanting to marry an old woman. Oh, ho, ho. And the reasons are mentioned in the song. So, and in the end, he decides not to. It's a bad idea anyway. So, am I hearing someone? No, it's my neighbors. Задумал. So let's look at this text in the music as we're still learning the tune. I'm going to read it and just put it to music straight away. Задумал, да, старый дед в другой раз жениться. Together. Задумал, да, старый дед в другой раз жениться. Okay? Sing it with music, just this line. Let's go. Задумал, да, старый дед в другой раз жениться. Next line. Сидел, думал, 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 в другой раз жениться. Together. Сидел, думал, 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 в другой раз жениться. Repeat. Сидел, думал, 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 в другой раз жениться. So the way this text works is that there are repetitions which will hopefully make it easy for us. Look at this, these lines now in the main text now. Задумал, да, старый дед. Then we have the second line, в другой раз жениться. And the third line is сидел, думал, думал, думал. Look at all the other verses. We have сидел, думал, думал, сидел, думал, думал in all the other verses. And the last line is a repetition of the second line, в другой раз жениться. So these are the same, and this will happen in every single verse. Let's translate this. Задумал comes from думать, which is to think. An old man was thinking about, deciding, he was considering. Da in this case just means not even da, it means just a syllable to make the right syllables into the line. Старый is old, ded is man, but it's not just an old man, a dedushka. It's like a ded is a bit rough. It's not a nice word. It's a bit ded. Yeah, he's like a ded. I hope that makes sense. В другой, in a different. Раз, time, a different time, another time. Жениться, to get married. Сидел, sat, думал, thought. Думал, думал, thought and thought and thought. He sat there thinking. В другой раз, another time. Жениться, to get married. Let's bring everything together. Here is our first verse with text and music. 1, 2, 3, 4. Задумал, да, старый дед в другой раз жениться. Сидел, думал, 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 в другой раз жениться. Сидел, думал, 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 в другой раз жениться. Let me see your faces. How is that for you? Easy? Fun? Let's see if we remember the tune together. Ta dai 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 dai. Now I'm hearing someone. Now I won't teach you other parts for this one today, but you can easily harmonize like this. Задумал, да, старый дед в другой раз жениться. Думала, 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 в другой раз жениться. So a third above the main melody, underneath the main melody, and you can have задумал, да, старый дед в другой раз жениться. Сидел, думала, 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 в другой раз жениться. Сидела, думала, 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 в другой раз жениться. I might do this in some of the verses later once we've gone through the song. How are we doing? We're doing okay, we have time. Now, I want to quickly run through the whole text, but we may not want to sing all of it. В другой раз жениться, in a different time, another time to get married. Дело не годится. Дело is a deed, a thing to do. Не годится doesn't work. Сидел, думал, 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 дело не годится. So you see how it works here in the text? So the last line is the same as the second one. He was sitting there thinking, this is not going to work. Если старую жену взять, if you take an old woman, an old wife, работать не будет. How interesting is that? We are talking 100 years ago. It's a folk song. That's the mentality. She will not work. Работать. Remember on a Saturday evening, we had this song about работа on Saturday, working. You should not work. So it's about a worker. A жена, a wife, is always a worker in a traditional Russian family, in a peasant culture, a long time ago. Работать не будет, she will not work, right? And then he says, молодую жену взять, if you take a young wife, она не полюбит, she won't love. He was sitting here and thinking she won't love. Now, let's see where the joke comes, where the fun comes. А коли полюбит, if she will love you, то не поцелует, she will not kiss you. He was sitting there, she will not kiss you. А коль поцелует, and if she will kiss you. Отвернется, плюнет, she will turn away and spit, right? And here is the resume, the final decision he makes, the final thought. Стало быть, it looks like жениться, to get married, дело не годится, is not worth it, is not a good thing to do. He was thinking, and decided it's not worth doing it. Now, we won't sing the whole text, but I suggest we look at the second verse, and maybe we'll talk about the young wife who won't kiss him, but she will only spit, so he decides not to marry her. Second verse. В другой раз, yeah, you're looking here, let's go together. В другой раз жениться, дело не годится. Сидел, думал, дело не годится. Let's see if we can sing this. Yeah, this verse. Let's go. В другой раз жениться, дело не годится. Сидел, думал, дело не годится. Сидел, думал, дело не годится. Ла-ла-ла. Next verse will be this one, молодая жена, молодую жену. Yeah, we'll skip the old woman. We understand that she won't be a good worker. Молодую жену взять. Let's go together. Молодую жену взять. Она не полюбит. Сидел, думал, она не полюбит. Should be easy. Она is she, не is not, полюбит, fall in love, she won't love. Okay, молодую is young, жена is wife. Let's go, 1, 2, 3. Молодую жену взять, она не полюбит. Сидел, думал, она have a little break and sing whatever we know by then. А коли, let's go together. 1 and 2. А коли полюбит, то не поцелует. Сидел, думал, то не поцелует. Yeah? А коли полюбит, and if she will love, то then не поцелует, not kiss, so she won't kiss. Let's go. А коли полюбит, то не поцелует. Сидел, думал, то не поцелует. Сидел, думал, то не поцелует. So we're going from the first verse. Maybe we'll do la 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 somewhere. Let's do this. Задумал. 1, 2, 3 from the beginning. Задумал, да старый дед вдруг жениться. Сидел, думал, вдруг жениться. Сидел, думал, вдруг жениться. Ла-ла-ла, ай, next verse. В другой раз жениться дело не годится. Сидел и думал, дело не годится. Сидел и думал, дело не годится. Да-да, ай, молодую жену взять, она не полюбит. Сидела, думала, она не полюбит. Сидела, думала, она не полюбит. Next. А коли полюбит, то не поцелует. Сидела, думала, то не поцелует. Сидела, думала, то не поцелует. And let's go to the last verse. Yeah, we already know his psychology. And now we're looking at this. Stalo bit, and this will be the same as the first verse, apart from the first words where it says, so it looks like, yeah? It's like a big ending thought. Stalo bit, and the rest is the same as the first verse. Stalo bit, let's go together. Stalo bit жениться. Дело не годится. Сидел, думал, дело не годится. Сидел, думал is easy, you already know it, yeah? Let's sing it, just to practice. Let's go. Стало быть жениться, дело не годится. Сидел, думал, дело не годится. Думал, дело не годится. I see lots, sorry, excuse me, there's lots happening, singing along. Oh yeah, miss your deadline. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. Last night, okay. About поцелует, Поцелует is to kiss. Yeah. Wonder if it's not translated in English to ask that. Yeah, is it not translated? Oh, it's a good word. You should know it. Поцелует. Поцелуй is imperative. Give me a kiss. Поцелуй. Поцелует as he or she will kiss. Yeah, because we have all these endings. All right. Now I suggest we sing the whole thing. Before we do, I want to ask you how many of you have how many of you have listened to the 3 files I put on my page? Interesting, right? Very different. Do listen to them. Very different. I am going to play you another one after we've done this, a slightly different version. Now, I invite you to sing the whole thing. Now, you notice that I've been singing harmony lines. Sometimes do that too, yeah? Or just stick to the main tune, whatever you want to do, la la la's or text, whatever. We will do the same verse as we did just now. One. I'll indicate which one we're singing. Yeah, I'll just tell you 1, 2. Skip the third one. We will sing about the young one here. Думал, думал, не полюбит, не поцелует, so kiss, and then the last one. Yeah. And do if you want, right? do have fun with this. Now, one more thing. You see how simple the harmony is here. Apparently, on the balalaika, you have you have 3 strings, and these are the most common chords. They are major, not minor. It's not even a proper chord. And this is very close. It's very much like a Russian balalaika. Yeah, you'll hear it in jokey songs everywhere because they would be accompanied by balalaika all the time, everywhere. Okay, let's go. First verse. Задумал да старый дед в другой раз жениться. Сидел, думал, 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 в другой раз жениться. Сидел, думал, 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 в другой раз жениться. Ла-ла! Ай, second verse. В другой раз жениться дело не годится. Сидел, думал, 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 дело не годится. Сидел, думал, 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 дело не годится. Я-ла-лай, ла-лай, ла-ла-ла-ла, this one. Молодую жену взять она не полюбит. Сидела, думала, 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 она не полюбит. Сидела, думала, 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 она не полюбит. Next verse. А коли полюбит, то не поцелует. Сидела, думала, 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 то не поцелует. Сидела, думала, 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 то не поцелует. Last verse. Last one here. Стало быть жениться, дело не годится. Сидела, думала, 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 дело не годится. Сидела, думала, 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 дело не годится. Okay, that's fun, right? Oh, you're talking lots of things here. I can't read. I want to play to you a different version that was recorded in Pskov, in Priazuri, which is a region in central Russia. Pskov is one of these central towns. It's one of the Golden Ring towns, I think, one of the most, known places. And here is a version that I heard on a folk recording, and it's a different melody, and you can see that it's actually proper folk tune when it's sung like that. And the versions you heard today, the choral one, the old one, was from 1941. The female trio was a bit later, quite modern, and there was a rock version. And this one is from the 1970s. Here we go.
Ой, задумал старый дед другой роженица, сев на лавку, думаю, другой роженица. Другой роженица, дело не клеится, сев на лавку, думаю, дело не клеится. Старую жену взять, работать не будет. Сев на лавку, думаю, работать не будет.
What do you think? Huh? Very different, right?
Her phrasing is so interesting.
Yeah. But she doesn't bother with... She doesn't make it into a dance tune. Yeah,
it didn't sound very Russian. The way she went down a lower note, it sounds almost like an English folk song a little bit. Yeah.
I prefer the one we're learning.
Well, it's become more popular, that one. It's almost like a pop song, Right, we still have 15 minutes for the next song, and my choir members know it. And I just didn't think it would be interesting enough to do one song like this in a session. Here are two. They represent the same genre. This is a bit more from the west of Russia, but it's also a dance song. It's also a jokey song, and it's also about a relationship, kind of a sort. The good news about the song is that there is a lot of repetition there with the text. So we will do the same kind of thing. We'll look at the tune and then just read through all the verses and maybe sing together at a really fast tempo and catch as much Russian as you can. So the main tune. Repeats twice and then very easy. So I will sing it to you like this. Try to sing it by ear like this, following me. Yeah, let's go. Ta da 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 ta da ta da ta. One more time. Ta da 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 ta 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 ta. Yes. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Ta da 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 ta 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 ta. Then let's sing the second bit. Ta 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 da. From the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Ta da 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 da. Ta da 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 da. Ta da 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 The next thing you need to know, very simple, right? The next thing you need to know is a funny line that repeats in every verse, and it's quite a tongue twist. See what you can do. Tova, tova, mikayova. Now, tova, tova will be easy for the Yiddish, for the Jewish part of our audience here, because tova is good, but it has nothing to do with Yiddish or Hebrew. Tova, tova, mikayova. Okay, let's go. Tova, tova, mikayova. And the next bit, tada, tada, mika, tada. Let's go. Tada, tada, mika, tada. I'm going to bring this together. tova. Let's go. Tova, tova, Mikayova, tada, tada, Mikatada. Okay? Well, I don't expect you to sing it by heart, so I'll show you the music and the text. It'll be easier for people who perceive things visually better. That's your main melody. Yeah? So all these harmonies are like in the other song, very simple. They're thirds and they're the bass line. You can choose whatever you want to do here. I will stick to the main melody, and I suggest I sing the first verse and you follow what I will be doing. Yeah? And listen to how the text is structured as well. Да как пошла наша устишка, да как пошла наша устишка, Това, това, Микайова, тада, тада, Мика, тада, да устишка, да устишка. See where it is, where the tune is, yeah? If you want to sing some other line, do that. It can be messy. It doesn't have to match into nice chords. It can be this, it can be something clashy like that. Folk song, okay? I suggest we read it in the rhythm of the song, and I'll show you the lines in the text. What we have here, да как пошла наша устишка, twice. Then we have the line that means nothing, and then we have да, and then that word, устишка. Да, устишка. See how it's structured? Basically, what you need to know is that line and the second line, which will be repeated in every verse. Let's sing it, read it together in the rhythm of the song. 1, 2, 3. Да как пошла наша устишка. Repeat. Да как пошла наша устишка. Here it comes. Това, това, Mika. Oh my God, it's Tovayova. It can be Tovayova, can be Tova, whatever you like. Let's go. Това, това, Mikayova, tada, tada, Mika, tada. Да устишка. Ой, да устишка. I hope this is making sense to you. Let's sing the first verse. You can just do la-la-las if you want. All it says in this verse, да is and, как, how, пошла, went, наша, our, устишка, устишка is a name. So our устишка went. Where she went, we will learn in the second verse. The rest is tova, tova, Mikayova means nothing. Apparently it mocks the Estonian language, which was just across the river from the region where the song was collected. 1, 2, 3. Да как пошла наша устишка, да как пошла наша устишка, Tovayova, Mikayova, tada, tada, Mika, tada, да устишка, да устишка. Okay? How is that? Let me see you. Is the structure clear of the song? Yeah, let's look at it. I'd like us just to read through it and sing as much of it as we can straight away. So let's look at the second verse. Here is how it will go. Да на большую реку купаться again. Да на большую реку купаться. Then guess what? Това, това, Mikayova, tada, tada, Mika, tada. Now, because we have a funny number of syllables here, we go да купаться, да купаться. Okay? And the next verse will be да в белое платье одеваться. Да в белое платье одеваться. Here, това, това, Mika. Микаёва, та-да, Мика, та-да, одеваться, ой, одеваться. So let's quickly translate. Да на большую, to the big реку. River, купаться, swim. She went for a swim. Да в бело into the white, a white платье, dress, одеваться, dress. So she dressed into a white dress. Why? Now this is interesting. This refers to a ritual washing in the water, and then you put clean clothes on, and that happened all the way through the Russian calendar year. Even in the winter, sometimes there's dipping into the water or going to the sauna, cleansing before a wedding, cleansing before childbirth, cleaning the body before burial, and all that. So this is one of these rituals where she went to actually do a ritual, washing herself in water and putting a nice proper, beautiful white shirt on, and something happens here. Now, here is the next verse, number 4. 1, 2, 3. Да где не взялся вор Игнашка? Да где не взялся вор Игнашка? Това, Микаёва, та-да, Мика, та-да, да Игнашка. Ой, да Игнашка. We won't look at any more text, especially for those who don't speak Russian. It's just lots of consonants and lots of syllables. So that's what we will do now. We'll bring everything together. But I'll tell you what happens next. Да украл белую рубашку, who stole the white shirt. Да с тонкими белыми рукавами, the white shirt with the thin, soft white sleeves. Да с немецкими паршвами, but with German seams. So it was an expensive one, coming from a special kind of sewing. And he stole that shirt, and that's all we sing about. Let's see if we can do the whole thing together from the beginning and la 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 wherever you cannot catch the text. 1, 2, 3. Да как пошла наша густишка, да как пошла наша густишка, Това, Микаёва, та-да, Мика, та-да, устишка, да на большую реку купаться, да на большую реку купаться. Това, Микаёва, та-да, Мика, та-да, купаться, да в белом платье одеваться, да в белом платье одеваться. И Това, Микаёва, та-да, Мика, та-да, одеваться. Да где не взялся вор Игнашка, да где не взялся вор Игнашка. Ой, Това, Микаёва, та-да, Мика, та-да, да Игнашка, Това, Микаёва, та-да, Мика, та-да, Това, Микаёва, та-да, Мика, та-да. Okay, we will stop for a minute for announcements quickly. Sam, are you still here? Yeah, I'll ask you in a minute to quickly announce your event. But for now, I want to say a couple of things. We have 2 more sessions left in this run. The next will be a Yiddish song, a very, very newly composed Yiddish song melody. But the text is by Mordechai Gebirtik, a known author. And then we have a joint session to finish our run with a Yiddish and a Russian song. And I don't know which one it will be yet, but I'll have to think about something. And then we will have a social kind of talking, gathering, bring wine and share. That will be in a week's time. And on Wednesday, I'm starting the Yiddish choir online. And for that, I already know that I will be teaching a lovely Russian art song in 4 parts. So that's a little hook for those who don't quite know what will be happening there. I know a few of you have signed up for this. And Sam, now to your event, please. You need to, yeah.
Thank you, Polina. Well, first of all, just to say, during lockdown, it's been amazing having these online singing. They really do keep one going through a very difficult period. But just to say, as well as Polina's event for Shoot Festival, which was absolutely lovely, and you can watch it for free on Crowdcast at the link, there is also, for those of you who might be interested, Luke Harding speaking about his new book, Shadow State, which is all about the subtle and less subtle ways that the Russian state have intervened in the US and UK foreign policy. He's speaking on Thursday, next Thursday at 6 o'clock. If it clashes with Polina's event, of course, go to Polina, and you can always watch, catch up on replay, on the Crowdcast replay. But it'd be lovely to see any of you who are free. And yeah, thank you, Polina.
Thank you very much. Or you can go to that, hear the first half of it, then come here and then see the remaining bit of that talk later. I'm curious myself. So we're going to finish singing this Tova Tova Mikayova with my choir. Now, it will be full text. We don't know the full text, but I want to play you that version because it's very fast, very kind of enthusiastic, and it has all the woo-wooks. Yeah, this is my UCL, University College London choir, many years ago in London on stage. Please go Tova Tova and La La La, just to get into that, the mood. The song is a bit more than 3 minutes, so let's just go, yeah, La La La's and open up. And please give me a nod if you can hear it, yeah, when I start, let's go. Well, you weren't singing, you were just watching, I know. But the good news is the song was less than 3 minutes, so we are going to finish with Tova Tova Mikayova, da 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 Nika da 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 Ustishka, one more time. Tova Tova Mikayova, da 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 Nika da 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 Ustishka, one more time. Tova Tova Mikayova, da 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 Nika da 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 Ustishka. Okay, thank you very much. Hope to see you next week. Keep well, everyone, and bye.